The most powerful man walks into a room full of allies, men he trusted, men who smiled in his face and sharpened their knives behind their back. Julius Caesar doesn't see it coming. 23 stab wounds later, the Roman Republic is no more, replaced by chaos, power grabs, and a legacy of betrayal that would echo through history. But what if I told you that moment didn't just reshape an empire? What if it set off a chain reaction, one that over 2,000 years later would ripple into modern culture, into music, ego, loyalty, and one of the most talked about rivalries in hip-hop? From the Senate floor to the studio booth, from daggers to diss tracks, this is a story of how one betrayal in ancient Rome connects to Drake versus Kendrick. And trust me, by the end of this, it's gonna make a lot more sense than you think. Caesar's death, as it wasn't just a murder. It was a carefully orchestrated political statement, which means the stabbing was public and it was dramatic, which symbolized the ultimate betrayal.
Senators of Rome! Have you heard what is being proposed?
In Rome, how one managed reputation after betrayal determined their legacy and their influence, much like in today's celebrity culture.
The Roman Senate should give these barbarians, these savages, Roman citizenship and settle them on Roman land. To treat these wandering murderers as brothers, equal.
In rap, subtle diss tracks are the modern equivalent of Brutus's dagger stabbing Julius Caesar. The reputation and their lyrical supremacy are everything. Your legacy depends on your ability to survive public scrutiny and strikes from rivals.
Think I won't drop the location, I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big three, nigga, it's just big me, nigga. I'm really like that, and your best work is a life pack, nigga. Prince outlived Mike Jack, nigga. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. You gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Caesar's story is retold across generations. The narrative of betrayal and power becomes a cultural DNA, a template for human conflict storytelling. Essentially, humans are trained from childhood to obsess over rivals, loyalty, and revenge. The link to hip-hop is that rap battles are basically modern-day Roman political theater, lyrics are daggers, albums are public speeches, and diss tracks are public executions of reputation. Caesar's death created a pattern, public betrayal equaling massive influence plus long-term storytelling. Humans are wired to remember and celebrate feuds. This explains why we consume celebrities' conflicts obsessively. Drake versus Kendrick is just the 21st century version. An example of this can be when Kendrick's Control verse called out every rapper of his era, Brutus-style strike to the modern rap scene. Drake's response? Carefully calculated reputation-preserving public performances, just like Octavian consolidating power after Caesar's death. Essentially how this works is that Drake is Caesar, the rising star, the dominant force. Kendrick is Brutus, who is the challenger and the executor of the lyrical coup. The fans are the Roman citizens who analyze, debate, and spread the story, while every single diss track is the Ides of March on 44 BCE. Every award or chart success is acute to the political capital. Essentially, if Caesar hadn't been killed, would Brutus ever have learned the art of subtle betrayal? Would Drake and Kendrick still be frenemies today? History says yes, probably. Every major feud in human culture traces back to storytelling about betrayal. Julius Caesar's assassination codified the ritual. 1. Public betrayal. 2. Strategic retaliation. 3. Obsessed audience. Drake versus Kendrick? Just the modern iteration of this 2,000-year-old formula. So next time you listen to a diss track or watch a rap battle unfold, remember, the Ides of March weren't just about Rome. They were about how humans narrate conflict, revenge, and legacy. Julius Caesar didn't just die in 44 BCE, he started a cultural chain that echoes all the way to your Spotify playlist.